Okay, so today we're going to cover an interesting topic, which is lottery daily entry and missing lottery. This is an important part of the lottery module because it helps you track lottery sales, scan your lottery tickets daily, compare your manual entries with POS sales, and identify if any lottery tickets are missing, skipped, sold out, or not carried forward correctly. Before we begin, it's important to understand how lottery tickets work in the system. Lottery book works almost like a checkbook. Each book has multiple ticket numbers, and each ticket has a unique number in the sequence. The system uses this sequence to calculate how many tickets were sold between yesterday's closing number and today's scan number. This helps you quickly find mistakes, missing tickets, or mismatches between your physical lottery tickets and POS sales. Understanding lottery barcode system. Each lottery ticket has two types of barcodes. One is the smaller barcode, which works like the item barcode. This barcode usually stays the same for that lottery game and is used when the item is sold at the POS. The second lottery is a bigger barcode. This is the barcode used in daily entry when scanning the actual ticket number during closing. The big barcode is what helps the system calculate how many tickets were sold. For example, the lottery barcode is made up of game number, which is 4 digits, pack number, which is 7 digits, and the pack size, which is 3 digits. Together, this gives us a 14-digit number. So if the game number is 2648, the pack number is 0786490, and the pack size is 75. We're gonna add 075, and that becomes a full number. The game number may be the same across multiple books, but the pack number is what makes each book unique. Every lottery pack must have a different pack number. The system uses this pack number and ticket sequence to understand which book is being scanned. How the ticket sequence works? Let's say we have a lottery book where the game number is 267, the pack number is 0075063, and the pack size is 15. The beginning of the barcode will stay the same. The ticket number changes at the end. For example, if we take the same ticket number 26270075063, at the end of it, you will be adding 000, 001, 002, 003, 4, and 5. Every night or whenever you close your lottery, you scan the ticket number into this daily entry. If yesterday you scanned the ticket number 002 and today you scan the number 005, the system understands that the numbers in between were sold, so it will calculate the sold quantity automatically based on the difference. This is why the daily entry scan is important. It helps the system track what was physically sold from the book, not just what was sold at the register. Opening daily entry. Now let's go into the back office. Head over to Accounts, Lottery, and open the Daily Entry section. Over here, you will see Daily Lottery Entry screen. At the top, you can see the scan count, total sold, and total amount. The scan count shows how many active lottery books have been scanned for the day. For example, if it shows 10 out of 10 or 40 out of 40, depending how many you have, that means all active lottery books for the day have been scanned. Below that, you will see the list of lottery books with details like game number, pack number, name, pack size, start number, end number, the amount sold, POS sales, price, amount, and status. Scanning a lottery ticket. To enter your lottery count, you can scan the big barcode into the game number field. Once scanned, the system will automatically update the start number and end number, sold quantity, and amount. For example, if the current start number is 5 and the end number is 6, the system will show that one ticket was sold. Now, if we scan or enter the same ticket but change the ending number from 6 to 7, the system will calculate that 2 tickets were sold. So the sold quantity is based on the difference between the start number and the end number. This is how the system calculates sales from physical lottery books. Understanding the start number, end number, and sold. The start number is usually yesterday's closing number. The end number is today's closing number. The sold quantity is the difference between the two. So today's ending number becomes tomorrow's starting number. That means if today you end the ticket on number 7, tomorrow the system will carry that forward as the starting number. This keeps the lottery count moving correctly from one day to the next. POS sales versus manual lottery entry. Now, besides the sold column, you will also see POS sales. This is very important. The sold column is based on what you scan manually during daily entries. The POS sales column comes from what was actually sold at the register. You cannot manually edit the POS sales column because it comes directly from the POS transaction data. This is where you can compare the both sides. If your manual scan sales and POS sales match, then your lottery count is correct. If they do not match, then there may be a mistake, missing ticket, misscan, or possible theft. This is why daily entry is useful. It gives you an extra layer of security for lottery tickets, since lottery tickets are small and can be easily misplaced, missed, or incorrectly counted. An example for increasing the end number. Let's say the first lottery book has a start number of 5 and the end number is 6. That means only one ticket was sold. Now we change the end number from 6 to 7. Once we enter that, the system updates the sold quantity to 2. This shows that the system is reading the sequence and calculating how many tickets were sold. Now if we change the end number all the way to 50 and the start number was at 5, the system will calculate 45 tickets were sold. So the sold quantity depends on the ticket range between the start number and the end number. Moving to the next day. Once you move to the next day, the previous day's end number becomes the new start number. So if the end number was 7 on May 12th, then on May 13th, the start number will show as 7. This helps keep the count accurate day by day. Every day you are basically scanning the current ticket number and allowing the system to calculate what was sold since the previous scan. Understanding missing lottery. Now let's talk about missing lottery. Sometimes when you go to the next day, you may notice that one lottery book is missing from the list. This usually happens when the system believes that the book was completely sold out or finished the previous day. For example, if you had 10 lottery books yesterday and one book ended, then today you may only see 9 books. The scan count may show 9 out of 10, or missing lottery may not appear on the current day. This is because the system thinks that the book was completed and does not need to carry forward. But sometimes you may later realize that you still have that lottery book physically in the store. Maybe it was missed, misplaced, or not scanned correctly. If that happens, you don't need to create a ticket right away. It's a quick fix you can easily do by yourself. To bring back a missing lottery, go back to the previous day. Even if the lottery ended yesterday, scan that lottery again on the previous day. Once you scan it again, the system will recognize that the book is still active and not fully finished. Now when you move back to the next day, that lottery will carry forward again. If the current day only shows 9 out of 10, after scanning the missing lottery on the previous day, it will carry forward and show 10 out of 10 again. This is useful when your data entry team misses a scan or finds a lottery book that was not counted correctly. Instead of waiting for support, you can go back one day, scan it again, and continue a daily entry from there. Why is daily entry so important? The purpose of daily entry is to keep your lottery count accurate. When you scan the physical tickets every day, the system compares your scan count with the POS sale. This helps you catch missing lottery books, incorrect ticket counts, missed scans, sold out books, POS mismatch, possible theft, or data entry mistake. When everything is entered correctly, your lottery sales should match the POS sales. If they do not match, that is your sign to investigate. Daily entry makes it easier to control lottery inventory and avoid losses. And that's how lottery daily entry works. You scan the big barcode daily, the system calculates the sold tickets based on the start and end numbers, and the POS sales helps you compare against what was sold at the register. If a lottery is missing, go back to the previous day, scan it again, and it will carry forward to the next day. This will help you save time, reduce errors, and keep your lottery inventory accurate without needing to wait for support. And that's all for the lottery daily entry module. Just like always, I'll see you guys in our next video.